Hey guys, so it's apparently a thing that people do where they go through what's inside their pencil case and or what they travel with. When they're an artist, at least. I don't think normal people do that. So I decided I would hop on that bandwagon and go through this travel case thing that I recently put together. Let's go through my sketchbook first because, you know, it's fun or something. I actually filmed this video before and then forgot that I put my phone number in the freaking sketchbook because I'm an idiot. So I covered that up and refilming it. But these are the watercolors I have. There's 8 colors and this is like a color mixing chart. So like this color is ultramarine blue with cadmium yellow medium, and it makes this like earthy green. So yeah, these are the White Nights colors. And it's like, what a piece of garbage. The pages warp like a little bit, but like it's like pretty thin paper, and I actually prefer that. I think this is mixed media paper. It's like a Strathmore, I think it's called like a Visions mixed media notebook, or sketchbook I mean. And so like the pages do warp a little bit. They probably wouldn't if I clipped them down. But like for a sketchbook, when all I'm really gonna do is just like put little, these are things my friend Nora drew. If I'm gonna put like a little bit of watercolor on it, it works really well. And it also isn't like too expensive, so I don't feel bad using it for my English notes when I forgot my notebook that day. So it's like, it's a good time. And then these, I haven't had this for very long. These are some swatches of colors that I just got, and I'm filling a new palette with them. So if you'd like to see me filling that palette, let me know in the comments, because personally I find watercolor palette videos like really, really interesting when people are setting them up. But I don't know, maybe some of you wouldn't be interested in it. Oh yeah, for the record, if you're noticing these scratches all over my arms, don't worry about it. I just got a new dog and she's a puppers and she really likes chewing on me. So, you know, there's that. Oh, also the cover of it looked like this, and I thought that was boring, and I also couldn't tell which page was the front page because there's like no way to tell from the outside. So I took some white acrylic paint, painted it on, blotted it off with some paper towel, and then stuck a big old Link sticker on it, which is a sticker that my friend Layla got me. She got me like a pack of Zelda stickers. So thanks, Layla. So yeah, there's that. And then this notebook, I didn't originally think to put this in this video, but it's just too cool not to. So it's like a regular notebook. It has lines in it. But if you look really closely at it, I'm not sure how well you can see it on camera. Also, sorry about my dirty ass fingernails. But there's like little bits of darker color in it, like little spots. It's so pretty, and it's like the pages are so smooth, and it's actually made from apple peels, so it smells amazing. I'll put this company website in the description, but my dad's co-worker, I guess, just like gave him this notebook. This is the company, by the way. And he's like, oh, I don't really use notebooks, so he gave it to me because your boy loved to write. So like, it's so cool. I really wish they made sketchbooks. They don't though, but like this paper would be so perfect for just like quick sketches in. I mean, obviously it's not good for anything besides sketching in because the pages are really thin, but like, ooh, it's so smooth. I love this, and it smells so good. So that's a thing. It has a little place to put your pen. This pen I got from my history room. Someone stepped on it, so there's a giant crack in it, but you know, it's fine. Alright, let's go with this boy, which is it's a like men's wash bag. So like you're supposed to put like shaving stuff in it for like traveling, but I don't have to shave yet, which I'm very sad about. Anyway, maybe someday. But I got it at Marshall's. I think it was like $9 or $10, or like maybe like $9.99 or something. And it's so perfect for art supplies. Like, look at this thing. It has like a netted pocket up front, 3 little pockets here, and then like this zippy thing that actually can travel out like really far. So like I don't have much in here right now, but like I could totally fill this like so full. And it's so perfect. Like if you happen to find something like this, I very highly recommend it. This one is from Scott and Lawson Gentleman Outfitters. Be prepared for the unexpected wash bag. So like, it's so cool. So yeah, let's like dive into this puppy, starting with the top section, which is like this netted thing. So this is all the stuff that's in it. Let's move this out of the way. Let's go with the watercolor things first. I'm sure you guys all know what this is, but this is the Pentel Aqua Wash. Yeah. Pentel. It's from Japan. Whoa, it's a gray oblong pill. No, it's not. It's a water brush. But it's really cool. It's really good quality. It has a little thing to put your cap on. Basically, if you don't know what this is, you fill the barrel of it. I think this is called the barrel. The stick part. Oh my god, I dropped it. With water, and then you just like squeeze it a little bit, and it trips out water. You can paint with it. There's water on my hand now. So like it's like advertised as like a traveling brush, but I know a lot of people who just like use these regularly. There's like a little line that tells you how to when to fill it up. It's like here. Hold it vertically. Look at the line. Make sure it's full. I usually fill it up too much though because I don't care. But like it's really good quality. It doesn't leak. So like the brush is like always gonna be wet, but like unless you press on it, water's not gonna come out. And it's like firm enough that you actually have to like put effort into pressing it. So like it's not gonna just come out when you're holding it, but it's like soft enough you don't have to like freaking like strangle it to get water to come out. So it's like really nice quality. The tip does stain because I think it's like nylon or something. It's like synthetic, so the tip's gonna stain a little bit. Like no color's coming off, but like the tip's stained. But you know, that's just gonna happen with any water brush. So it's like a really nice one. I'm very much enjoying it. And then I have this little pipette, which I stole from my chemistry room. I'm sure you could probably find these online like for like a huge pack for like $1. But you know, why do that when you can just steal it from the teacher you hate the most? So, you know, thanks Mr. Messenger. This is the only worthwhile thing your class has ever given me. Was a pipette I stole from you. Oh, what I use it for is I have like a separate container of water, so like if my brush runs out, I can take some water in there, squirt it in there, and it's a lot easier than trying to like pour it in. And it also is useful if I want like a large puddle of color, and it's easier just to squeeze out a lot of water instead of just like continuously using this one. So that's what that's for. Then there's this, which I'm sure also everyone knows about. This is the Uniball Signo white gel pen, which, you know, it's just a gel pen that is white. See if I can make it show up on my hand. Yeah, there we go. It's white. So I use that for highlights and things of the sort. You know, it's good. I mean, it's better than like the, what's it called? The Jelly Roll. You get like reds a lot smoother, but sometimes the pigment isn't, the gel isn't like as completely smooth. It like comes out easier, but doesn't like lay down as nice. So, you know, like yet to find one that I actually really, really like. So if you have any recommendations for a white gel pen, then I'll leave it below. That'd be useful. Oh, this I'm really excited about. It's a Pentel Click Eraser. So basically what it is it's just like this plastic thing, and you stick an eraser in it, and then you can like lower it down. So it's like the size of like the tip of a regular pencil, maybe a little bit bigger, but like it's so much more of it, which is like so useful to me. I'm like loving this thing. I used it like twice and I'm already like, oh, this is the most amazing thing in the world. It's great. Love it. Highly recommend. If you don't have one of these, or at least like something close to it, pick one up. You will not be disappointed. They make ones that are like smaller too, and sometimes people like cut off the end of it to make the point small, but I'm too cheap to do that. Let's go with pens now. So I have two. First one is, you know, your classic Micron in 05. It's just some nice black ink. Honestly, I don't really like inking, but if I'm gonna ink, I'm gonna use I might use this one. And also, like, if I'm labeling, like, I'll show you. Oh, I actually didn't use it on this one. Let's get out my main palette. Hang on a second. Here we go. Put a Zelda sticker on it again. Thanks, Layla. Love you. But, like, so for this one, like, I used that for all the lines and the titling because it's just, like, a little nicer. It's, like, a nice black ink pen. So, you know, there's that. Also, I love these paints. They're great. I've had them for, like, 2 or 3 years now. And they're full pans, so, like, also half of them are missing because they're in my palette. My travel palette, I mean. So, yeah, they're really nice if you want some good, cheap colors. St. Petersburg White Nights. They're a good time. So, yeah, Micron. It's waterproof. It's nice black ink if I want to, like, write something or label something. Or if I want to ink something and have it look nice. That's that. But what I'm usually using, because I don't know why I prefer these so much, but this is like just like a generic ballpoint pen. It's a round stick from Blick, because you know. But it's just like a generic ballpoint pen, but I just love using those for sketching because like you can feel the little ball, the tip like rolling, and you can like get different like darknesses with different pressures. And, like, I love writing with it and, like, seeing the varied line weight and stuff. And it just, like, feels so nice in your hand. I freaking love ballpoint pens. I don't know why I love them so much. But, like, the cheaper they are, the more I like them. It's very bizarre. I also really like sketching with them. It doesn't show up as well in the sketchbook. It kind of shows up as, like, it's, like, more of, like, a gray instead of a black. But on, like, notebook paper, also, this was done on Pi Day. It shows up, like, nice and black, so it's nice. Oh, it's also waterproof, as you can see by these. I did the sketch first and then watercolor later. And then down to the pencils. So this pencil is, I don't know what brand it is, if it's even a brand, but my sister picked it up for me for Christmas. I think she got it at like a Van Gogh museum in Amsterdam because she went to Amsterdam because she studied abroad in England for like a year. It's like his painting, I think it's like called Almond Tree or something. So she got it like on a notebook and then on a pencil, and she got it for me for Christmas because she knows I love writing things. And so I'm like, oh boy. And I really like this pencil. It like writes smooth enough, but like I don't really care about the quality of a pencil. I just think it looks nice. And my sister got it for me, so it makes me happy to use it because I love my sister. Shout out to her if she's watching. Hi, Catherine. And then this, I don't use very often, but I figured it would be useful and I had the space for it, so I figured I might as well. Basically, it's just a stick of graphite. As this is in 6B. It's from the brand Nudge, because I got like a graphite set from them. It looks, hang on, I have it down here. Right. Came in like this huge premium graphite set. What was in here? Oh, a pencil sharpener. I actually really like this eraser. I should use it more. But basically it's just like a graphite set, and I took the woodless one from it. Oh, and I also took, where is it? Oh, where is it? Oh, it's somewhere. I took another pencil from it, like a lot of the lighter ones, and I used that for sketching and like actual big drawings, but that's in like another area of my desk. It's not in this pencil case. But yeah, so basically like you can use the whole wide end of it for shading things. I don't really like sketching with it. I find it's like too dark and too difficult to erase. And yeah, but like for shading things, it's really nice. Also, I broke it in half accidentally when I dropped it on the floor. So I used just some Scotch tape, because, you know, classic. And then we have 4 Prismacolor Colorase pencils. Actually, let's get a page open to sketch these out on. Let's do it at the bottom of my English notes. Pygmalion, it's a good play. Surprisingly not sexist. So, oh my god. So we have Tuscan Red, which looks like this. It's like a nice, like reddy, purpley brown. Technical terms here. Then we have Scarlet Red, which is like kind of like an orange, but I really like using it for like blushing things. And like the paint on the outside is just really aesthetically pleasing. That's the main reason why it's in here, honestly. Not gonna lie. But then this is the one I usually use if I want to sketch in red. It's Carmine Red. So you can see it's a lot cooler and a little bit darker to me. I just like it a lot better. It's cool red. It's a good time. And then last but not least, we have Violet. Which just like, it's just really nice if I want something cooler. I might add in a blue later, but because like I have enough space to put like a lot more colors in, but for now these 4 work perfectly fine for my needs. So before we move on though, just want to mention real quick. Oh, I dropped tape. Sorry if that was loud. Anyway, so this is like a pushing pencil case. I got it on Amazon because it's freaking awesome. It has like a freaking awesome little pattern on the inside. I love this so much because I'm a basic weeaboo hoe. It's so cool. It's so cute though. It's so soft. I love it. But like this is what I take with me if I don't have space for this entire thing. And I just want to bring like a sketchbook and something else. Like I bring this to school a lot. And for that, I might stick in like an eraser or a pencil sharpener. Not if I'm going to school though, because I already have an eraser in like the case I use for school, and I usually use a mechanical pencil if I'm sketching at school, but or a pen. But I usually just like take all the stuff and put it in here if I'm going somewhere where I don't have enough space for that giant thing. So yeah, I don't bring these 2 things obviously because, you know, it doesn't really do much to put water on your paper if you don't have any watercolors to go with it. So that's all of this stuff. I like it a lot. Let's put it back in here. Get in there. It's kind of annoying that the pencils kind of get like stuck in the netting a little bit, but like it's fine. I don't really care that much. Let's go to the center now. So on the top one, or the one to the left, I guess, I have a pack of like travel Kleenex tissues. I only have a couple left. I use like about like half or 2/3 of the pack because I use like an entire sheet of these every time I do a watercolor painting. I'll like, I say painting, I more mean sketch. I'll like fold it out and then use it as like a paper towel or like a rag or something. I might actually replace these with paper towels or rags just so it like lasts a little bit longer. Sometimes I'll go through like multiple of these for like one picture. But you know, they're just nice. Very useful for watercolors, which if you haven't guessed is like the main thing this whole thing is geared towards because they're just so versatile because you can get so many different colors with watercolors. And they also look really pretty. Next we have this Eclipse pencil sharpener from Coom in Germany. I don't know if that's pronounced right. I'm sorry if it's not because it like, oh, it's my biggest pet peeve when people pronounce things wrong when they're like, oh yeah, check out my Copic sketch. Or even worse, hang on. Check out this Copic Chiao. Like I hate when people mispronounce art supplies. When people are like, oh yeah, this is my schminke. I'm like, stop it, you don't deserve it. Just that's a joke, by the way. For the record, it's pronounced schminke, not schminke. And it's Copic, not Copic. I hate people. So basically, the top comes off like way easier than the bottom does. So like you're not gonna accidentally take the bottom off and have pencil shavings go everywhere. So it's like really nice. You have to use actually like a lot of force to get it open on the bottom so you don't accidentally open it. You can just close that right up. So it's like really handy. but like the top comes off like easily, but it's not like gonna fall off in your case. So it's like a really nice pencil sharpener. And the other thing I have in this pocket is chapstick, because I don't wear it enough. So, you know, I actually should put some on. Hang on. Hang on. Cool. Nice. Oh god, I really needed that. My lips are always so chapped because I play saxophone in the winter, which is not a very good combination because your lips just crack and fall off. It's a good time. And bleed. One time I was just profusely bleeding from my mouth in English for like 40 minutes. Anyway, this pocket has erasers. This is a Faber-Castell kneaded eraser, which I'm not even going to pretend that I bought for any other reason besides it comes in a box. But like, how would you even use a kneaded eraser if it didn't have a box to come in? Like I have, where is it? This one. Oh, there's another eraser stuck to it. That's nice. Cool. This one I think it was from like Prismacolor or something. It's like, you know, kneaded eraser. This is the one I've actually like used. I haven't used this one yet. But like, how would you put this in a case? It's gonna get all dirty. So I got one with a box. Plus then I have two kneaded erasers, one for when I'm in the world and one for when I'm at home and like want a kneaded eraser. But these are nice. They're good for like lightening up sketches. And if you want to erase like a whole wide area, I guess you could like do that. Or they're kind of, if you kind of like squeeze a little point out of it, they can like erase tiny little areas. But I usually use them for like lifting large things, just like a whole thing, making it lighter. And then this is like my main eraser I use if I need to erase a large area. It's a high polymer eraser from Pentel. I have 3 of them. One is in my school bag, one of it is in, oh, it's actually not, I was gonna say my drawer is on my table. I lost the little cardboard thing, but whatever. I also wrote heck at the bottom. Profanity. Yeah, but like, it's just like, it's a good eraser, I guess. Like, I'm not really picky about erasers, but this one like works well. And also the eraser shavings usually tend to like stick together, so you don't have like tiny little ones, you have like bigger chunks of it, which is good. And then this was just at the end of one of my pencils and I stuck it in there. So there's that. Oh boy, but now we're at the final part. Save the best for last. So this is my bear. His name is Camel. Got him from a sailing regatta, because of course I did. Also his name is Camel because in 6th grade I thought it would be funny to name a bear Camel, because I was lol random. I was a really edgy preteen. Anyway, so let's go with the most boring thing first. Holy okay. I'm really bad at not dropping things on the floor. This is just like a spray bottle. Sprays water. Pretty standard. Oh my god. Stop dropping things. Jesus. Has a little cap on it so it doesn't accidentally spray when you're not using it. If it actually, like, it doesn't look like a lot, but it actually holds like a lot of water if you're using a water brush like I am. And so like this is the container I'll use to store water in. And I will also spray my paints with it to activate them. So it's like pretty nice. Also, if like the paint dries in the palette and I want to clean it off, I can use this to do so. So that's nice, because I don't get people who like leave paint in their palette and don't clean it out. Like, I never do that. I can't understand people who do that. Anyway, so my mom had to print out like things for my sailing club for their junior sailing program. I forget what she printed out there. I think it was like, I don't know, a bag or water bottles or some random piece of crap. But the company she used, they keep trying to get her to buy more cheap crap in bulk with different things on it. So they sent us like a sample box with like a bunch of random products. And one of the things was this thing. And a lot of people like to put like sticky pads or post-it notes in their sketchbook, which, I mean, I've never really done and I've never really felt the need to do. But, you know, it's a thing a lot of people do, so I figured since I have this, I might as well stick it in there just in case. Sorry if I'm, like, making this bookshelf wobbly. By the way, you're propped up on a bookshelf. Hope that feels nice. I think I own a tripod, idiot. And then finally have a pack of Altoids because I love mints. Oh, wow, look at that, 0 grams of protein, sick. Anyway, that's a joke. This is actually my watercolor palette with the St. Petersburg White Knights, which are, it's like, what is that? Anyway, this is like the palette I showed earlier. They're a little bit dirty because I'm really bad at like not cross-contaminating my colors because I'm a piece of trash. But yeah, like these are full pans and I can fit 8 of them. So like if you have half pans and you have like an Altoids container that you don't use and you want like a really cheap, really tiny, like this fits in my hand, I have very small hands, palette, then like this works so well. Like I can fit this in my pocket. Even like girl pockets. And if you freaking have guy pockets, like holy crap. You can fit like 3 of them. Yeah. So there's 8 colors. Forget what the names are. Let's see. Wrote it in my sketchbook along with this swatch grid thing. We have cadmium, yellow,